Well, from one official Fiesta event to the other, did you know that the search is on for this year's
Chips and Salsa King and Queen?
Yes. The Salsa King and Queen? So listen, this is what we want to mention, that money raised on this year's court will support the San Antonio youth. And for that reason alone, we are celebrating today because we've got the candidates in studio who will be vying for the new title of Salsa King and Queen. But before we do that, we want to introduce you to last year's court because they are here in their fine royalty. May Escobar and Marco Guerrero.
And she's got the wave down. Hey, you're good. You're good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a tough title to win, isn't it, May?
It sure is.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about, first of all, the organization San Antonio Youth is the one that is supported. Before we get into all the fun of how much fun it is to run and be in Fiesta and all that stuff, tell us a little bit about the organization San Antonio Youth.
Well, what's great about this is that a lot of people forget the Fiesta is about giving back to the community. And raising these types of funds for San Antonio Youth is that it just goes right back to our community, right back to the children that need it. We've all been very lucky, and there's some children out there that are not so lucky, so they have an opportunity to go to drop-in centers and they have an opportunity to further their education. So funds raised goes all back to San Antonio Youth and for that purpose.
That's exciting because we know how important it is for kids, you know, what they do in school, but it's extra important what they're doing after school.
Absolutely.
Spending their time doing something positive. So we love that all the funds raised go to support that organization. So how much fun, Marco, has it been being King? Yes. The Salsa King. And can you salsa?
It's been great. Actually, Salsa's over here. She's a professional dancer.
The better half of Salsa King.
Yeah. She's actually takes lessons and is a great salsa dancer.
Wow. May, I didn't know that.
I follow her lead. But raising funds, it's about the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
And how difficult or maybe how easy is it to really get the community together and raise the money?
Well, it's not that it's difficult. It's just a goal that you have to set. And so, you know, raising 10,000, 5,000 for the community it's a lot harder than people think. And it's, you know, when you think about the children, it's great for the organization.
Okay, good. So we want to anticipate what is to come for this new court because thank you guys so much for sharing with us. Are you ready to give up the title? I mean, you're not ready? No. We know there's a lot of fun.
We're going to have to pry that sash off of you,
a lot of great parties.
The crowd.
Yes. So listen, this year we have been privileged enough to have the anticipated court.
Yes, the candidates.
The candidates are here this morning, and they are all faces you know and people you know. Would you like to meet them? Come on out. Chris from Ticket 760, Jason Minnick, and our executive producer, Cassandra Lazenby. So you guys, welcome. Man, that's very majestic. That's great, isn't it? I love the music.
Yes, and they haven't earned the crown just yet.
Not yet, but they're anticipating. They're in the
yes.
bid for the Salsa King and Queen. So you guys, I got to ask you quickly, starting with Cassandra, of course. Yes, I think you have a few supporters here at Great Day
Just a few.
Yes, we want to ask, first of all, why this organization is so amazing to you for many reasons, right?
For many reasons, you know, I love the youth. I love working with youth. I think they're the foundation of our society, and if we don't do something with them, you know, I mean, who knows where we'll be in 20 years. So I think it's very important that we all get involved.
Yes.
I think it's important that we nurture them and we make sure that they're members of society that can come and do the same for their youth. So.
Spoken like a good salsa queen. And you've actually been over to the San Antonio Youth, so you know all the work that goes on there.
It's an amazing organization. I can't say enough about it, but, you know, they need money, they need funds, they need help, volunteers. Always looking for people to help them out. So
this is your candidate for Salsa Queen.
Right here.
Cassandra. And this is unusual. Jason Minnick and Chris Duell are kind of running
together?
as dual kings.
Yes.
So there's going to be power times 2 behind the throne.
Yes. We think, now, we are encouraging and hoping Cassandra is our queen.
Yeah.
And you know Cassandra.
We know her.
She needs more than one king. So it will be 2 kings.
Wait. What is that? Very nicely put,
I agree with that.
Very nicely put, Jason. So you guys, honestly, you know all about the San Antonio Youth, you know, and you know what's going on. Why is it so important to you, Chris, Jason, either one of you?
Every reason Cassandra just gave you, but in this building, Dan Cook, the late great Dan Cook of kens5, this was his charity of choice.
Sure was.
He helped this for decades.
Yeah.
So as sports guys, to kind of carry the torch for Dan Cook means a lot to us as well.
And I got to mention this just quickly, because I don't know if a lot of people know, there was a time when the San Antonio Youth Center downtown was about to close because they didn't have money to stay open, and Dan Cook came up with a huge check and said, this means that much to me. So if we can continue that legacy, what a great thing that would be.
And how wonderful will it feel, you guys, if you were to wear a crown or even that sash?
Well, you know, unlike Marco, we would wear crowns. You know.
Right. Marco left the crown in the car.
It's in the
guys,
car.
so listen, we could not let you go without trying to discover, are you royalty ready? You know, there comes a time when you've got to bid for the crown in a way that's going to be pleasing to your public, correct? Right?
Yes.
So we got a little contest.
Uh-huh.
Are we ready to get started with our contest? So the first portion of our contest is this. You cannot live in San Antonio and not have a good grito. Right?
Yes.
You gotta have a good grito,
Yes, you
right?
do.
So we want to start with Cassandra. We want to hear your best grito,
I
and
love
then
that
we
I have
want the
to go
audience to
first.
respond and apply.
Ladies
Here we
first.
go.
Feel it,
Feel
like
guys,
you're
feel
royalty
it,
ready,
feel it.
right?
You know, I did grow up on the west side of San Antonio.
Oh, here we go.
So, ready?
Here we go. Okay, makes me want to dance. Candidate for Salsa Queen, Jason Minix. Let us hear your best.
Now she's going to make me look really bad, but...
And Jason. Okay, no build up, no setup. Jason, I was going to ask you what side of town you grew up on to kind of build it up.
Yeah, you know, kind of north side.
North side.
Yeah.
That's how they do it. Crystal, what side of town are you representing?
Northwest.
Northwest.
Holmes High School. I'm a homie from Holmes High School.
Okay, let's hear your best grito. That's a
He's just
grito.
loud.
Just like that one, mate? That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, the second...
I wasn't sure if he was gritoing or laughing.
We don't know. We don't know.
distinguish
Thank
that.
goodness we're not judging on that. Okay, here is the second and final portion of our contest. It is called In the Bid to Be Royalty. Are you royalty ready? It is how well you are poised. You must be poised. Okay, so because the big event is the Chips and Salsa, the official fundraiser for the King and Queen, we've got some chips on top of a book. And what you need to do, one by one, we're going to have each of you walk here, center to performance, and walk back, if you can, with the best balance. Now, keep in mind, Cassandra has on heels.
Yes.
So that might give her a little bit of edge in the judging.
There you go.
Okay, are we ready? Cassandra, are you ready to go first?
I'm ready.
Here is your candidate for Salsa Queen. Cassandra, go ahead and take your walk.
Do it, Cassandra. Do it. Yeah.
I am too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, let's turn around because it's important for a queen. It's important for a queen to have some poise. It's important for a queen to have some poise.
Oh, yeah.
To have some presence.
She is my queen. She is my queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, and next we have Jason Minix.
I have to give you a high
candidate
five.
for Salsa King. Jason, I need you to remove your hands from the book.
Do I really have to?
I think I need you to go
Don't
ahead
breathe,
as a king.
Jason. Don't breathe.
Do it,
That's the
Jason.
trick.
And take your walk, Jason. There's your candidate for Salsa King.
Very nice.
Yeah!
Jason's walking like he's afraid of the dark.
What's in front of me?
There's your candidate number 2, Salsa King. And last but not least,
Pressure's
our
on,
third
Jewel.
candidate. He is in the bid for Salsa King. Chris Jewel, go ahead and take your walk. There it is. Nice balance.
Yes.
Nice control. Nice form. Nice form.
Oh, I
Crystal.
can't get over
Turn it
that.
around. Turn it around.
Yeah.
And take it on back.
And the book that he has on his head says Running Free.
Running free.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your candidates for the 2011 Salsa King and Queen. Here's the event. This is the official Fiesta event. The fundraiser is happening at the Red Berry Mansion. That's at 856 Gimbler Road. It's happening Saturday, April the 9th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Chips, salsa, Fiesta.com, kens5.com. And throughout the show, we're actually going to be taking your
phone calls
Yes.
and donations. So be sure to stick around because throughout the show we want you to donate and give them a call at this number 223-3131. Again,
Yes.
223
And remember,
3131.
And remember, your donations go to the San Antonio Youth.
Exactly.
In order to promote after-school programs and all of the fun that they do, and have a little bit of fun in the bid for
We'll try to
the
check
King
in
and
every
Queen.
now and then
We'll
and
check
see how
in and
we're
we'll
doing.
see. Yeah, Dan Cook will
Every
be proud,
dollar
wouldn't
helps.
he?
Every dollar
dollar
helps.
helps.
Every dollar helps.
Okay.
Always for a good cause.
We
Always
have
for a
something
good
for you
cause.
guys really quickly.
What do we
Okay.
have? What is this? Cascaroni. It's Fiesta. It's Fiesta already. We knew it was coming. Of course. You can't get cascarones without. Now, how you gonna do a whole show? How you gonna do a whole show with cascarones in here? Okay. We're gonna find these next week.
Do we have a quiz caller? Do we
have a quiz caller?
Yeah, we do.
Hi, Cindy. Is Cindy there?
Is our quiz caller there?
Yes, I'm
We scared her
Hi,
with the
Cindy. I know Cindy's like petrified. She's like, what happened to the show? Cindy, are you ready for the quiz of the day on Wednesday? I guess we're saying Viva Fiesta this morning.
Yeah.
Cindy, here's the quiz of the day for your passes to see Jake Gyllenhaal in Source Code. Here it is.
Okay, what type of war did we have on yesterday's show? What do you think?
It was a pizza
It
war.
was a pizza war.
And I do believe Paul Medelis came out victorious. Congratulations to him. And enjoy the Source Code.
Congratulations to Cindy.
Hey, listen, everybody, stick around. We got a fantastic show. Great food, great wine. The one reason
company.
you should be headed up to Austin. And don't forget, we want the San Antonio youth to have a brand new king and queen.
223-3131.
Yes, donate,
Donate.
send us your money. Look, every little bit helps, right? It's vying for the title of Salsa King and Queen, and it really is for a great cause. Cynthia Lamons is here this morning. She is the CEO of San Antonio Youth. Remember, we were talking about it earlier in the show. We wanted to dig a little deeper in and talk about how fantastic this group is. Cynthia, thank you for being
for
here.
having me.
You are no stranger to this show, and we visited the center many times. But for people at home who don't know all the amazing work that goes on, explain a little bit.
Well, we are a dropout recovery and prevention program. We have locations throughout San Antonio, and we work with high-risk inner-city kids who live in low-income, impoverished pockets of poverty in San Antonio.
Yes.
And so our centers are opened up during what's known as the out-of-school time,
Yes.
which is the peak period for juvenile crime and delinquency in our
Right.
community. And so we bring kids in to not only keep them off the streets and out of trouble, but to keep them engaged in learning year-round.
Right, and we know in order to do programs and to continue these different activities, it takes money, it takes donations, it takes effort, and that's why this morning we met our new court, our court here sitting on the front row for the Salsa King and Queen of 2011. The monies that they raise really will make a difference in ways that we don't even see here, or we'll never know maybe.
Well, it's very important for us to raise money through private through individuals and through our community, and the support that Chips and Salsa brings in not only keeps our centers open, but it allows us to do things that we would not be able to do with restricted funds.
Right.
Things like taking kids on field trips and providing snacks for them and doing things that we normally wouldn't be able to do. So it's really important to raise those dollars for our organization.
Yeah, well, fantastic. Well, recently our Salsa Queen candidate, Cassandra Lazenby, executive producer of Great Day, got a chance to go visit and take a look around the center and just talk with some of the kids. So we want you to see what she found when she went there. It's good stuff. Watch this.
Fabian, hi. That's a strong handshake. Now here at our Community Learning Center, this is the Dan Cook Community Learning Center, and we actually provide services to 1,600 youth in our community throughout the community in low-income areas.
Who has a favorite book? Anybody? Papa Oblong. The Animal's Great. Who knows that word?
Journey.
Very good.
So what is the age range of kids that are here at the youth center?
Typically, it's about 5 to 18. We operate on 2 high schools. We provide services primarily to elementary and middle school students. And this is our technology computer lab.
Ooh,
They
computers. Do you
have
know how to
different
use
types
computers?
of programs where they learn about reading and math.
What are these? Garden? What does that say? Radish, onion. Is that broccoli? What do these plants need to survive? What do you have? You have to give them water. How? Sunny. Sun? Yes. Sunny. Sunny or sun? Sun.
So I would imagine providing all these services, food, art, things like that, it's pretty expensive, right?
Yeah, it can get expensive, but we have great supporters in the community. We host fundraising events, and hopefully with your assistance, we can add to our funding and provide more activities and more services to additional youth in our community who need it.
Yes, indeed. So you see a lot of fun things go on. It really is a great support for our young people. SA Youth, if you'd like to donate, there's the phone number, 210-223-3131, sanantoniouth.org. And we will continue to put this number up throughout our show because we want you to donate. We want you to remember the San Antonio youth because it really is about them and continuing those activities and after-school programs. So I thank you so much, Cynthia, for being here, everybody. Stay tuned.